guys, and welcome back to another video on this channel. My name is Jack Palmer, and today we are going to be doing part 3 of the Targa Florio challenge with the 1906 Renault aka Grand Prix car made by Casual Sim Studios. As usual, I'll put a link in the description. It's in early access still, so you do have to subscribe to his Patreon to be able to get early access to this car alongside the Mercedes W25, which I did do a video on the other day, so do check that out. I'll put a link in the description for that as well. But like I said, this is part 3. If you haven't seen part 1 or part 2, then please go and do that if you like. Don't have to. But yeah, without further ado, I think we should just get on with this. This is probably, I think, the shortest version of the track. I think it's something like 13 kilometers. So it probably should take us between 10 and 15 minutes. So it's not going to be the longest video that we have done. I'm trying my hardest to keep these videos short, but sometimes it's a little bit unavoidable. But yeah, I think without further ado, I think we should get on with this. Right. I think with a blast of the horn, I think we should go. There we go. Okay. So on this section you do start to see glimpses of the finishing line, even though it's kind of at the foot of a hill or mountain, should I say. And you do, like I said, it is miles away, so it starts giving me hope. But yeah, it's still a long way to go. The longest section will probably be actually the quickest section, which is obviously stage 4. I believe it's the quickest purely because of its 5 miles straight. So I don't have a handbrake on my setup, and it's just a button on my steering wheel, and it's right above where my headlights are. I kind of ran out of space, so I was like, hey, I'll just go there. But like I said, this is probably the most scenic part of the route. It's absolutely gorgeous, it really is. Especially when you're in VR and you're in a rally car, going up these roads, it's just amazing, it really is. I do like the sound of this car. It just sounds so old, and I love it. And it never really feels like it's struggling. It's just kind of ticking over, going along at its own pace, and just enjoying life. It's beautiful, it really is. However, there is a distinct squeaking. I don't know whether that's just because the cars are sort of wobbling about. Some nice camera angles. I'm just still messing around with camera angles now. Ah, I can't see. There's better. Oh god. Hey mate, how's it going? Don't know where I'm going. Oh. Yeah, okay. Okay, I need to stop messing around with cameras. Okay, anyway, let's complete this, because I think, if I'm not mistaken. Nah, my front left seems fine. It's fine. Because like I said previously, sometimes if you hit a bump or have a horrible crash, the wheels will fall off. Sometimes you can kind of carry on and then kind of slot back into place later on. But that's only if you're lucky, and if you kind of know how to do it. I don't think there's any other car on this game where that happens. So I'm recording this. When was it? I think the day after I did the Monaco Grand Prix video. That was actually really fun to make. I enjoy making that, but there's a lot of things that I've been doing whilst rewatching my videos where I know where I need to kind of improve. But even I say, you know, I really need to sort that out. The one thing is my microphone. Now, I'm currently using my headset microphone to obviously record me, as I use OBS to record this, and I know full well it's not good enough. It makes my voice sound awful. I hate hearing my voice anyway, but it's very low quality and I can't really control how loud I am. So at the moment I'm sort of looking out for a decent microphone. So if anyone wants to recommend me one, a fairly priced microphone, then please do let me know, because that's something that I want to get just to improve, you know, your entertainment. You don't want to be hearing this low quality guy rambling on about motor cars and taking this car up a hill climb, which it really shouldn't be. Okay, bit tight turn there. And secondly, I notice I do this. I've been doing this for the last 2 years. Is slurring my words, and that's not because of you know, a lack of intelligence. Well, that could be debatable. It's not because I'm drunk. It's just something that I've developed over the last couple of years. Because for me, since I was a kid, I've basically partially deaf, and I have, like I said, I have been since I was very young. I've been in and out of hospital for as long as I can remember, operations on my ears, and as it stands I currently have my right eardrum has imploded and it's irreparable, and ever since I had COVID about a month or two ago, my hearing has been completely blocked. So as I'm talking to you right now, I'm having to really focus what I'm saying because I can't really hear myself talk. So I have a kind of script in my head for when I'm talking. So when I sort of pause or I sort of go for a long time, that's me trying to recite that script that's been brought up in my head. So if you get a bit annoyed by that, that's absolutely understandable. But I hope you guys understand. I'm trying to, you know, get help for it, but it's just a bit difficult at the moment because I'm not really sure what it's doing. I kind of expected it to clear up, but it hasn't really done that. And I've tried everything to sort it out myself, but nothing's worked so far. And don't worry, I'm not googling stuff. It's all medication that I've previously taken for the same issue, and it's not working. And the other thing is that I've noticed this slurring has started from. Ever since I started, again there is. One day I'll get there. Oh my god. Ever since I started learning languages, my English has become worse. And I don't know why. Because I first started learning Russian during the first lockdown that we had here in the UK, which was in March 2020, and I started learning Russian, and I was doing that for about 5 or 6 months before before I started hitting difficulties with that language. I found it quite difficult. I managed to learn the alphabet. I know I could read Russian, but I can't actually translate it, and so someone recommended to me that I learn an easier language so I can actually get used to what, you know, different languages are like. And I thought, okay, I don't really want to do that, but I can't stay put. So I started learning German, as German is a language that I've always kind of been interested in ever since I was a little kid. Ever since I started watching, you know, war films and stuff like that, I was like, yeah, I want to learn this language, it sounds cool. And that's been going really, really well. I can speak basic sentences, but not so much complex. So really, if I went to Germany now, I can hold my own. I can read like the important words, like, you know, directional signs and, you know, business signs where a restaurant is, or a cafe, or museum. I know. Come on, please don't give up now. But yeah, stuff like that. And if I needed to ask somebody where something is, I could ask them. I know how to order something from a shop or a restaurant, stuff like that. So I can hold my own, and I do want to visit Germany one day. Yeah, ever since I started, my English has gotten worse and my speech has gotten worse, and obviously that doesn't help when I can't actually hear myself talk. And I hate it sometimes, and people get annoyed at me for not hearing well, and it's just like, well, it's not my fault. I don't want this. You know, I want to be able to hear clearly. And sometimes you get, for some people who might be watching who also have hearing issues, you have that brief moment where it might pop, and for a few seconds, maybe minutes, if you're lucky, you have just that momentary bliss where you hear everything again. You can hear the air moving around, you can hear a pin drop. It's beautiful. But yeah, that hasn't really happened of late. It's frustrating. It is quite upsetting. It's also worth noting that I'm currently doing a stage 3, and I haven't actually done a trial run in this car yet, which is kind of good because you'll probably see me, you know, doing this a bit more raw, if you like, rather than knowing where all the corners are, knowing how to take them, that kind of thing. But it also means I don't know where the end is, so I can go on and on and on, and all of a sudden there's the end, and I have to shut up. But there's plenty of time for me to talk about what I want to do for this channel and stuff. So obviously a microphone, and I want to do more commentary style videos, which I've addressed in the past, and obviously the historic F1 and Grand Prix seasons. I really kind of want to get that started now, but I don't want to put in, I don't really want to be doing all the stuff that I want to do now. I'd rather wait until later where I actually really want to do it, because I'm just afraid people won't be interested. You know, I want people to enjoy my content as much as possible. That's why I want to get new mics, so then the quality, the audio quality is better. And eventually, once I get the time, because that's the other issue, is actually finding time to do this. And the amount of stuff I want to do, I just do not have the time. This week has been busy with Valentine's Day, stuff like that. And this weekend I'm working, well, not really working, it's volunteer work. At a place which will remain nameless for now, but we'll probably find out later. Yeah, I'm there this weekend, so obviously I'm going to try and upload a couple more videos like this week, but it's going to be a bit difficult, I will admit. Because I'll be recording this, and then I'll be recording another video. Wait. Immediately after this, so then that'll be Fridays or Thursdays upload, because this video is probably going to go out on Thursday, and the video I'm going to record after this will probably go out on Friday, I hope, because this kind of video doesn't take long to edit. I kind of just need to trim it down, adjust the audio, and yeah, add a couple of like transitions, and that's it. So this doesn't take long to do, it just takes a little bit longer to render, obviously, because it's a longer video than what I normally would do. So I just love the look of this track when you go around here. All these trees lined on the side, oh, it's beautiful. So what do you guys think of the 2022 F1 cars? See, I kind of like mixed feelings on most of the liveries. I don't like the Haas purely because it just looks exactly the same. I don't like the Red Bull either purely for that same reason. I want a bit of variety. I like AlphaTauris. I think that looks very pretty, very smart. And just goes to show that a simple change can make all the difference. What it's done is reverse the colours and it's working beautifully. McLaren's I think is probably the best in a long time. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I really did like it when because I watched the reveal live and I was like, wow, that is amazing. I didn't actually expect something like that. I also like Aston Martins as well. At first I didn't, but then kind of when I looked at it more, it kind of grew on me. I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's a nice livery. Kind of reminds me of the old Caterham livery as well. It's probably what they got their inspiration from, actually. And who else is released their livery? I actually forgot. Oh, Williams. Yep, Williams. I quite like, actually. It's kind of basic, but sometimes you gotta have basic. Just because it's basic doesn't mean it's good, am I right? So like I said, my main content I want to do is historic F1 seasons. Because like I said, I do that off camera, I do that in my spare time. In fact, maybe later tonight I'll be starting the 1988 season in the McLaren MP4-4, which is probably my favourite car in the game. It's just a beautiful car to drive, it's amazing. The sounds are incredible, the detail is exquisite. It's just a fantastic car. Go and download it now. And I finished off the 1986 season, going into the last race at Adelaide. 9 points between me and the championship leader. And I had to win, and for him to finish outside the points for me to win the championship. Oh god, no. And I won. Yeah, I won the race. However, he finished second. So yeah. I did win the championship. I wasn't too disappointed. It was quite a good season. I finished second overall, but it was quite a nice little title fight, and I love it when there's a good title fight. I think the end is near. I have a feeling because I've done stage 4 before in a different car. We started around here. Let's slow down quite a bit. I think there's a tight hairpin coming up down here, so we've got to slow right down. Oh no, maybe not. I'm getting confused with another bit. Yeah, and I'm not too sure. See, I want to do more one-off races just to sort of give you guys a kind of glimpse of what kind of stuff we'll be doing. Oh, and that's the line. That is stage 3 done. And then from the one-off races, I might either start with 1950 or maybe start the 1920s Grand Prix season as well, or maybe even do, you know, one about the 1906 season. I'm not too sure. I still haven't decided yet. But like I said, hopefully it won't be too long. I want to do more races and just onboards. Like I said, just anything that I kind of like. I've got so many ideas that it's really hard to decide what to do next. And talking about the next video, which I'm recording after this, took me about, I don't know, an hour of thinking, because I had so many ideas in my head. And I want them to be entertaining. I don't want to do a video where I know it just won't be interesting. But I want to, you know, do videos which are interesting for everyone. That's what I kind of want to do. So anyways guys, that is stage 3 completed, the shortest stage of the Targa Florio. And obviously the next stage is the last stage, which is the longest one, but one of the fastest ones due to its 100-mile long straight, which you can probably see exactly where that is just by the thumbnail. And after that we'll probably be taking more cars around the Targa Florio. one of those that I want to do is the Metro 6R4 and the Reliant Supervan in the Trotters Independent Trading Company livery. I think that'll be fun. I can only predict where that's going to go. Like I said, loads of other different races I want to do. I'm hoping to do a Spa 1966 video, or well, classic, any kind of classic Spa, and obviously the dangerous races from history. I'm hoping to start that in a couple of months, and I'm hoping I'll probably do about 20 videos on that subject. And obviously I want to kind of go into researching each track and see why it was so dangerous, and explain to you guys. So I kind of live like a little mini documentary, really. But anyways, guys, that was stage 3. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider liking and subscribing. We're going to be pushing out content as often as we can, hopefully daily, but if not, every 2 days. And like I said, we're a new channel. We're still trying to get to grips with things, and we're experimenting here and here, and that goes to show, because if you watch the 1936 Monaco video, you'll see well, you'd hear a slight editing mistake right from the start, so go ahead and go have a laugh if you like. And anyways, guys, I'm going to head off now. Thank you so much for watching, and see you later.